Welcome to another episode of Japanverse exclusive. The weather is warming up, so we're going shopping at Daiso in Japan to see what's new. Let's go. It's springtime here in Japan, and Daiso is ready with the summer collection. So, right at the entrance of the store, we came across these multiple different kinds of fans. Now, the first one that we're looking at here is for 700 yen before taxes and 770 yen after taxes are added. It is a circular fan that needs a USB connection to operate, and basically it spins in a circle and rotates to maximize on its effectivity. Now, this is just one of the many kinds of fans that they have in stock for the warm season coming up. They have a bunch of handy fans. They have ones that are battery operated, ones that are chargeable. They have the ones that rely on a USB connection to a power source to operate. They have desk fans, they have these LED light up fans, and so much more. Now, this year particularly, they always have fans in different types in stock, but this year in particular, they've introduced some mini fans that are manually operated, and we're going to show you those in a few. Well, before we get to that, here are some of the mini fans that they have, some of the handheld fans that they have with stands, and these are some new models that we didn't necessarily see in stock last summer season. If you know anything about Japanese summers, is that they are very humid, they're hot, and it's just so much going on. So having a mini fan, a handheld fan, or any kind of support with the heat is very useful. And Daiso is here with all that you may need for the upcoming heat. It's not quite hot here as yet, but it is warming up pretty fast, and before you know it, you're gonna be needing to walk with one of these. So if you're planning to be in Japan in the summertime, then definitely look into some handy fans and some handheld fans. Now, these are very new this year, and these are basically like manual fans, so you have to press on the lever or the button at the side to get the blade spinning. So this one does not rely on any outer power source, and it might not be the most effective fan that you'll come by, but it can become quite useful, especially if you have a long day out and you want something that doesn't rely on charging. It can definitely meet your needs here and there. And added bonus onto this is that they're pretty cute, right? In manual hand fans, they also have these bigger ones with cute little cat ears that are also manual and don't rely on an outer power source, which is also useful too. Another useful item that we found while we were shopping at Daiso were these Sub-Zero ice packs. Now, these come in two different sizes. The one that you're looking at here is the smaller size, and it promises a 4-hour duration. So it promises to stay cool for 4 hours. Now, the larger pack, it promises to stay cold for 6 hours, so just 2 hours extra. Now, how you would buy this depends on the size of your cooler bag and how you plan to use it. Now, these are very useful for the upcoming season because if you're going on a little road trip, if you're going camping, whatever the need is, this promises to keep your beverages and other items cool for 4 to 6 hours, depending on the size that you choose. We are still on items that are going to keep us cool with the upcoming season, and they also have these cooler mats that are useful for putting over your bed that just keeps the bed cooler. And trust me, these are actually pretty effective, and if you place this over your bed sheets or whatever on your bed, it does makes you cooler, especially at nighttime, and they are pretty useful. If you are familiar with Japanese heat tech technology, then you can call this one the champion of the summertime because these ones really help with trapping, cold energy inside of your sheets or your bed mats, and also the pillow mats. So you can also get the ones for the bed, and you can also pick up these ones for your pillows as well. Along with the bed mats and pillow mats, they also have a few cool cushions. Now, the downside to these cool cushions is that they don't have any in any larger size than the ones that we're going to show you in this video. And I think that's the biggest downfall or downside to this. However, they are pretty cool, and even if you go inside the store and you pick them up, you'll realize that they are really giving off cool, and they can help you to get through those really hot nights. Now this one is a Sanrio character themed cushion, and it is going for 500 yen. Along with the heat comes the rains of the rainy season. And another useful item that we found while we were out shopping were these waterproof spray. Now, basically what these are is to whatever you spray them on makes that item waterproof. Now, they're useful for your umbrellas, they're useful for your jackets, and they're also useful for your shoes. Now, these come very effective, especially if you have to move about on rainy days. You don't want your shoe to soak right through, and it just makes it pretty convenient. And it does rain a lot when it comes on to like July, so be careful about that, and this could be pretty useful. Next, we have these waterproof smartphone cases, and these ones have been so useful. Now, previously, I went and I bought some of these on Amazon for like 1,000 yen, and I was so surprised that I came into Daiso and found them going for like 220 yen, right? Because they are so useful whenever if you have a beach day. Whenever you're at the beach, around the pool, these are so useful, and you can also take photos and videos even when your phone are in these cases. Now, Daiso have these in a few colors. And while we're busy protecting our phones, we also need to protect our skin as well. And Daiso is coming through with those as well. Now they have a few collections of different kind of sunscreens. They have just plain old sunscreen. They have the tone up UV. They have so many different types of them, and we're just going to show you just a bit of them right here. So this is the CICA one, which is a pretty popular brand here in Japan. Now this one is the tone up UV gel, and this one is also pretty useful as well. This one is good for your face and is good underneath makeup if you wear makeup in summer, that sort of thing. Now these are for 300 yen before taxes and 330 yen after taxes are added. Now this one is a pre-aging care, and it also comes with that UV protection as well. Now this one comes in a slightly bigger tube. Lengthwise, it's the same as the other tubes, but it has a wider width, and thus it carries more product than the other types. And they also have a few moisturizers as well that you can add to the collection. Now, what I like about these, because you can get these ones at a drugstore in bigger packaging, but what I like about these ones is that they are travel ready, and you can easily pop them anywhere and have all that you need while you're on the go. And that's why these ones are so useful. So just for 300 yen, you could get these travel size UV skincare protection creams. Now, these ones are not new, but I thought they were worth showing again. So I saw these for the first time last year during the same period, and I decided to buy a few of them and just try them out. Their fragrance are just really amazing, and that's what I love so much about them. They just smell like summer. So these are really good moisturizers to have if you're into fragrances. They are just really great, all three of them. I especially love the strawberry, and I'm gonna stick by that one. So you can get these ones for 100 yen each. Another good product to have on hand when you're navigating the heats of Japanese summer are these cool spray. Now they have two types of them. They have the one that is like a soap, and then they have the one that is just like a mist. So basically what these are, they're just spray bottles with liquid inside. When you're feeling hot or overwhelmed with the heat, you can spray them on your body, on your face, and it kind of cools you down a bit, and they're really effective. It seems really simple, but they are very effective products, and I definitely recommend. Another popular Japanese summer essentials are these body sheets. Now, what these really are just some wet wipes that are useful for wiping away body sweat, and stuff like that when you're on the go. So, because Japan is so humid, you tend to sweat a lot and get wet a lot, and these are pretty useful for, a quick wipe up when you're on the go. So it keeps you fresh and keeps you feeling good while you're moving. So all of these I would definitely recommend as things that you want to put in your summer survival kit if you're gonna be in Japan in the summertime, especially if you plan on being outside and moving about, because it really does get tough here in Japan in the summertime. Now this one is also a similar body sheet, but now this one comes in small packages and there's like two of them inside. So if you're looking for something smaller to put like in a small purse, then these are perfect for that. Now Daiso has really stepped up their electronics games, and a new addition to their collection are these headphones. Now they have the headsets that are wireless, and they have the wired ones, which are these ones. Now these wired ones are for 330 yen with the taxes added. So they are really inexpensive, but I guess the disadvantage of them is that they are actually wired. They come in two different colors. They come in the white and they come in a black. Now, this is an example of what the card looks like, so be careful about that and make sure that it's compatible with your device. Now, these are the wireless Bluetooth headsets, which might be more versatile for different devices because they don't connect with a wired cord. Now, these are a little bit more expensive. They are for 1,000 yen, 1,100 with the taxes added. But here you have it. If you're looking for something inexpensive, something that is useful, that you can have on the go, that you might not mind losing so much, then you could get yourself some of these headsets. They also have a new collection of wireless earphones, and I'm really in love with the pop of color that they're giving. They're giving summertime. They're giving all of that. Well, these are also for 1,000 yen, 1,100 with taxes added. And really, I guess the strong feature in them is just the big personality that they have. They are Bluetooth operated, and they are a collaboration between the brand Tokyo Girls and Daiso. I really like the color combinations that they come with, and they just allow you so many variety and options. If you've seen any of our other video, especially our recent 3 coins video, you'll know that skeleton accessories, electronic accessories are really trending right now. And yes, Daiso did get on that trend. So you could also get yourself some wireless earphones that are the skeleton design. They are a lot, how would I put this? They're much cheaper than the ones at 3 coins, but it's really up to what style you want. These ones are also for 1,000 yen, 1,100 with taxes added, and they come in 2 colors, the black and the white one. They also have these micro versions, which are just really smaller than the ones that are the collaboration with Tokyo Girls. So they also have like big pops of colors, not as unique as the ones before, but still worth it if you're looking for something a little bit more petite. Now, if you're a foreigner traveling within Japan, this may be something that you might definitely need. So many people come here and they realize that the plug or the socket situation here is not the same as their home country that they're coming from. So they might find themselves coming here with devices that are not compatible with the sockets or the power outlets that are available, whether in their hotel rooms or just wherever they go in general. Now, Daiso currently has those adapters that you may need to make your devices compatible to the power source here in Japan. So if you are looking to get a power adapter and you're not looking to spend a big buck on it, Daiso has those in stocks, and they have like 4 different kinds. The multi-purpose one that we showed you first, and they have these 3 types, which are like A, C, and O, and they actually give you a description of what countries they're compatible with, which makes it easier for you to decide which one would work best with your device that you have. Now, Daiso will always be one of those stops where you go to get unique kitchenware. And since it's spring, they have these sakura design dishes that are just really great. The colors pop out so beautifully, and we just had to share these ones with you because they're so nice. Now, when I saw these, I'm like, wow, these make really great souvenirs because you could take back a few of these for your family and friends. They're just 500 yen, 550 with the taxes, and they're really beautiful, they're really sturdy, and they feel good to the touch. Now they have these in the bowl, which is like a miso bowl, and they also have the saucer as well, the saucer dish, which are for 200 yen, 220 with the taxes added. Now, if you're not into the black, they also have these same sakura themed dishes in the white as well, and we're just gonna show you that a little bit. Personally, the white is beautiful. For me, it seems more like a everyday kind of use kind of dish, while the black seems like you take that out on like a special occasion. But it's really up to what your style is, but that's just my personal opinion. I would use the white like really often, and then the black would be like a special occasion type of thing. Either way, these make for a really great souvenir, and if you live here, they make for a good table set. They're really cool. They also have these Mount Fuji design bowls that are supposed to, give you kind of that Mount Fuji look when they're facing down. They have it in red for 300 yen, and they also have it in the blue. Now, these are pretty cool. They're nothing over the top. They're not like the ones you're going to get at Loft or anything, right? But they're also pretty cool. You could use these in your daily life without, being worried about them breaking or the cost. I thought they were a good addition to their lineup of kitchenware or tableware that they have in Daiso, so we're sharing it. They also have these bowls as well. These are for 200 yen. They're nothing like the Sakura, but they're also pretty cool. We also found these green design ones as well. They come in like a set of like 4 different designs. They come with 2 circular ones, different shapes, and 2 square ones, different shapes. Now, these were new, so we decided to add these since we're already in the section showing the Sakura bowls, and since they're new, we decided to add them to this video as well. I would just like to add that if you're new to Daiso tableware and kitchenware, that these are really durable. They're ceramic, they're made from really sturdy material, and they tend to last a really long time. So if you're just looking for something inexpensive and you want something, that stands out a bit, these are a great set to purchase. Now, we did not forget about the kids in this video because Daiso does have a lot of new things for them as well. Now, with summer coming up, the weather is changing, and even without summer in the mix, it is springtime. The weather is really good outside, and it's great for playing and enjoying the outdoors, especially for the younger ones. Now, they have a wide collection of bubble makers. They come in different shapes, different sizes, and they're just really cool, and they add that nice fun aspect to the experience. Now, Daiso does this every year, and the designs they change. So it's all about exploring and finding something that's fun for the younger ones as well. This one here works with a battery, so be careful about that. And they also have the refillable bubble bottles that you can buy there as well, so you can be blowing bubbles all summer long, from spring straight into summer. Also, in preparation for that beach day, they also have these sandcastle makers, or these sand molds that come in different shapes and size, and these ones are shaped like ice creams. They come with the ice cream mold, they come with a scoop, and they also come with a bucket. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around until the end of the video. We do hope that you enjoyed this upload, and if you did, go on ahead and give us a like with the like button. If you like this video and it's your first time seeing this channel and you like things about Japan in general, then go on ahead and hit the subscribe button. We post new videos every week. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again in the next upload.